why it keeps doing that. I wonder if it's because I've got radio on as well.
He's hardly ever kept the same two.
Right, and he got them from the bottom half of the league to Champions League football, and then he got sacked.
I think a lot of the defending in front of Joe Hart hasn't helped.
Ain't no like that, is a kick in the teeth now.
Certainly of the games I've seen.
Yeah,
the 2 goals at Cardiff from the 2 corners, Joe Hart took all the
sorry about that walk, by the way.
If I remember rightly,
sorry about it, keep on cutting out.
Completely to allow them, and he somehow seemed to get away scot-free, and Hart got hammered for it.
Just quickly, the Star go with Jose Axis Flop Luis, who was awful at the weekend, bottled out. Who's the challenge with? Was it?
I think it was Shola Amiobi. I'm pretty sure it was.
It was an awfully faint-hearted challenge, wasn't it? And
he was favourite to win that. He was 60-40 in his favour. The ball was, it knocked it too far out of his feet, and you know, it is one of those tackles you look at and just shake your head in utter disbelief.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching and said at the time, you know, what must John Terry, who throws his body on the line time after time, you know, whatever faults he has as a defender, he's the bravest, isn't he? And what he must think alongside David Luiz tackling like that, you can't begin to imagine.
And again, whenever David Luiz plays, Chelsea, I still think that Cahill and Terry is the best defensive partnership, and the sooner that I think Jose plays those two,
God, I'm starting to get my team back together again.
I think the better Chelsea will be, and that's.
Yeah, I mean,
my team will hurry up and start winning again.
If he's pushed that
I'll start teaming off like. Ain't like first, I got read all the fixtures right. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. I've won 8, 3-1,
back end of last season,
and then I've now lost 3 in a bounce.
Chelsea were down to 10 men and losing at Aston Villa.
I just had a team end, come on, sort it out.
And put him in midfield, and basically turn the game with 10 men on the back of that.
Yeah, very interesting. Ralph, your stars.
Cheers, Ralphie.
Coming on.
Pleasure
Thanks,
as always. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate. There you go, Ralph Ellis, mate, from the Daily Mail. We're talking about back pages. The headline we're going to get your views on is refs need to protect Januzaj, say Man United. I see what they're doing when they say that. Just keep an eye open.
Fooled by
Just keep an eye open. 08717 223344. You can have your say on that very story right here on TalkSport.
Andy Goldstein's Sports Bar, weekday nights from 10 on TalkSport.
The Sports Bar with Andy Goldstein on TalkSport with the Lloyds Pharmacy online doctor.
77, 78.
Get expert confidential advice about erectile dysfunction at asklloyds.co.uk for better keepy-uppy.
Honey, you were supposed to go left.
It's not me. This car has got a mind of its own.
Typical man, won't take directions.
Honestly, it has.
Where are we?
Quick Fit.
25% off all tyres.
25% off all tyres now at Quick Fit. It's what your car would choose. Customers must buy 2 or more tyres to receive discount. Offer not applicable online. Exclusions apply.
Welcome to the Quick Quid Innovations Lab.
Ooh, what does this do?
You know people sometimes get unexpected bills. We've developed the Quick Quid Time Machine. Simply pop forward in time and bring money back from the future.
You know we've just launched Quick Quid Flex
I'm
Credit.
good, how are you yourself?
Provides flexible credit
Right,
to
the one who got sacked from West Ham, right? The most expensive player he made was for £5 million.
We're always inventing new ways to be as helpful as possible. Check out Quick Quid Flex Credit at quickquid.co.uk.
And I can't believe he got sacked. Champions League football and they get sacked. What the fuck?
Be able to talk about stuff, aren't we?
He must have been playing for a London job or something, I
Stuff
think.
like impotence or erectile dysfunction.
Something I can think of.
Well, sorry, but a lot of us blokes can't talk about that.
It's not easy talking about erectile dysfunction. Lloyds Pharmacy's online doctor is a discreet and easy way to find the help you may need.
Because
Complete
you're
our free
quality.
online assessment for confidential excellent
And he's
advice.
improving all the
Don't
time
avoid
as
the
well.
problem.
What
Visit
don't stop.
arsenal.co.uk today. Advice subject to assessment.
Get set for a goal fest as the Premier League action continues this weekend on TalkSport with Sun Plus Goals, the new app to see every Premier League goal first.
It's time to sort that line.
Stay ahead of the action as
Gotta win.
TalkSport's
Gotta win, guys.
football coverage keeps you up to the
Get it away.
all
Get
the
it away.
goals
Get it away.
going,
Thank God
whether
for
it's
that.
found the top corner or at CR tap in. Every goal from every game on
No,
TalkSport
Champions League
with
twice,
Sun Plus
2
Goals.
years running,
The first
one
place
quarter
to see
final, then one
everybody's
semis.
Premier League goal on the go.
Darren Gough and
How
Durham
did this
live
suck?
on TalkSport. Daily
If I take these all the way up, right,
dark satanic
I am actually going to try and take these all the way as far as I can. And if I get sacked, I will punch him in the face. I think my completely will be ending up going out with the I don't know.
Not again.
in Darren Goff and Durham at Drive. Weekdays from 4, only on Talk Sport.
Keep your calls coming in, 08717 223344. We are discussing all things protection. Refs need to protect Januzaj.
Rubbish!
I want to get these up in the division. First season.
Mike Graham has joined us in the studio. How are you, Mike?
I'm very well indeed.
Graham.
Very good.
I never achieved
protect him. He
more
hasn't
from the
decided
first
he wants to
season.
play for England
Fuck
yet.
me.
If he wants to play for England, they can protect
Well, I don't know
him.
how Halifax and I can understand me.
Yeah, let him.
I can't do anywhere else.
As rough a treatment as everybody else.
Those were
gets.
FM12, I think.
I'm not very happy about this Star Chamber thing, I have to say. Seems to me that you might as well not bother having a referee at all. You know, either a referee sees something or he doesn't. I mean, there's loads and loads of incidents over every single game, every weekend. It seems as though unless the FA refer it to this panel, they don't look at it. I mean, what's happened to Roberto Soldado's elbow, for example, on Phil Jagielka?
Maybe he saw it.
Are they looking at that?
Maybe he saw that.
I agree with you. I think it's ridiculous.
And it ends up being.
Well, I think you've got to do something, though, haven't
No,
you?
but they should have complete and utter say on any decision that they think has
Offside.
been called wrongly over the weekend.
Yeah, but so if one of these guys on this panel...
I shouted offside, then it was actually offside. What a shout that was.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was the best shot I've ever done. I didn't even notice.
Soldado's elbow should be referred
It
to
just
the panel,
looked
then they
offside.
If they don't, they don't. It doesn't look as if they have, does it?
But what would have happened, though? Is it? I mean,
well, this is what's crazy. I mean,
what is it? An elbow to the?
Where's that walk? Is in Alex's stream. He's not getting it all the time.
He went down in a heap.
Yeah, I mean, he hurt Phil Jagielka.
Is he your friend as well?
If it went to the face, it might have been a bit, you know, obviously needed to be punished.
I don't know him like sort of personally. He's been in over the last few days. That's all.
No, I mean Alex's stream Istanbul.
You can't be referring absolutely
a lot.
No, you can't. So in the end, why refer anything? Because what you're going to end up with is, you know,
that's what I told you about Crew.
You know, he should have been red carded probably for what happened. Right? However, because he wasn't red carded,
was it you was discussing about it too?
It becomes a mockery of a sham, as Woody Allen would say.
I don't know.
In the end,
finding regions extremely stupid, they good.
Subsequent to that. Or nothing happens because the
referee
referee
it was UN.
Didn't see it.
So now go back and say, well, you're going to be punished
we were proper, like...
I think we have to do something.
Just wondering how he does it. He'd just be... I'll blue player, 16 years old, and be the best stats I've ever seen in my entire life.
Isn't it? Because they're going to take the view, if I do something the referee doesn't see, I'm not...
I've just conceded again.
I might be punished later, but that's okay.
When's my next game?
Before they do it, they could get away with it.
Well, if they do it by the looks of things on the opposite side to where the linesman is, on the other side of the pitch...
I don't know whether players... I think players just do
I might do.
I don't think it goes through their mind, you know, unless they really... It is premeditated, where... I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
Well, there are players that we've heard from...
Right, the board called me in, and I said, give me more time, because we had injuries, which we did. They did 11 points in the next 5 games. Yeah, Spurs, Barcelona, Newcastle, Man City, Liverpool, West Brom. Drew 3, won 1, and lost 2.
Of the man in the sky and say,
and you was like, oh,
how bad it is as well. The elbow in the chest, he hasn't been hurt.
Well, you said Zidane's head in the chest.
I absolutely love to tell my boy.
I mean, he didn't hurt the Italian guy,
no,
did he?
But
he was laughing.
But I mean, that was so premeditated.
Doesn't matter though, Jay.
Yeah, he called his mother a terrorist, and you know, gets him sent off.
Maybe felt it wasn't deliberate.
What was
from Soldado?
But it was though. Was it? Obvious it was. Yeah, you have to have another look at it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Go back to the panel.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah. I didn't know he was playing.
Who should I play?
Get him in front of the panel.
You should play the girl that takes her clothes off in the film.
Excuse me?
The Devil's Advocate.
Yeah?
Have you not seen the
Al
movie?
Pacino?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, the girl that takes her clothes off.
No, ever since I lost that club, he stopped me with confidence.
That's the devil. That's the...
No, you can't even think double meaning.
No, that's another thing.
You got Porky Parry coming in?
Porky Parry, yeah, he's going to come in and lift the lid on all the sex that was going on at the FA when he was there, because, of course, during the time of Sven and Joran Eriksson and Faria Lam and all those guys that, you know, seem to be taking turns with her.
Did he get much?
Well, that's what we're going to find out. I can't imagine that he did, and also the way that Ulrika Johnson described sex with Sven Goran Eriksson as like putting up one of those Billy bookcases from IKEA.
Yeah.
I've spoken to one of Porky's exes who said it was like going through the frozen section of Lidl when she was with him.
Have you ever seen Porky with a lady?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people don't think he's ever had girlfriends. I know that he has. I know several of them. They were always married. He didn't have, you know, a problem with commitment. He would always go out with married women.
Oh, okay. That's nice of him.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazingly, none of them left their husbands for him.
That does surprise me. That does.
So he'll be giving us some of that. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Mike Graham show with Porky Parry coming up in about half an hour's time. Before that, of course, we're going to take your calls reacting to some of the stories on the back pages. Mick is a Southampton fan and joins us now. Morning, Mickey.
Morning, how you doing?
All right,
Mick. Good. Where are you travelling to?
I'm just travelling up north for the moment.
Oh, okay, all right. Leave it there. Don't worry.
I can't tell you exactly where, because it's a secret mission.
Basically, I can't. You got sacked. I'm not in this position. Right, mate, confused. Champions League quarterfinals semi now. Do you remember League and get sacked? Fuck.
Southampton have got 3 18-year-olds. You don't need a Pochettino.
Get out. I can't.
Saying we need to protect our youngsters. Just get on with it.
Yeah, but the reason he's saying it, Mick, is so he knows that referees, when they start refereeing Man United, have it in the back of their mind.
Get you wrong.
That's the only reason he's saying.
You can't fight
he's
him
not asking for
tough.
like extra protection.
But he is.
He's just trying to plant the seed, because he knows
exactly.
Man United are playing like a load of pants at the moment.
Of course he is.
Yeah, but we need to be here. We're not having the wool pulled over our eyes. But, you know, he can, you know, managers...
Yeah, hold on. He's only going to get extra protection, Mick, if the kid is fouled. And if he's fouled, all he wants is a free kick. And if he gets the free kick, that's it. He's done what he's asked.
So why hasn't he asked it for protection against Rooney?
Oh, maybe he has done in the past.
Vidic.
Maybe he has done in the past.
Or De Gea.
Well, it's just a clever way of getting a message across, isn't it?
Well, I don't think it's that clever.
He's asking for the refs to keep an eye out for him, rather than just let him get on with the game. If he takes a whack, he takes a whack. Simple as that.
Well, I don't like the way you said that.
Well, we've got 3 youngsters on our side.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but if one of those takes a whack, you want the offender, you want him penalised, don't you?
Well, that's how it is, but they're man enough to take it.
Yeah, but you want all of them to get penalised. If any of your players get a whack...
If somebody gets fouled, then fair enough.
Tell us about...
Getting the refs to look out for him and all that, it's a lot of old gods, I think.
Mick, tell us about Luke Shaw. He ain't going to be at your place much longer, I'm afraid.
I'll give it up. Where else are you
I
going to
played there for 64 hours.
I've heard all this before.
Yeah,
when we were down in League One, the Lana was going to go.
Yeah,
you know what, Saints don't need... Let's get a message clear, right?
Yeah.
Saints do not need to sell anybody.
Well...
We are the richest club in the country, which is well known. We don't need to sell anybody.
Well, if that's the case, then...
I'm actually surprised that you've actually remembered that we are called Southampton. Now, we're only 6th in the league at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, maybe, and everyone keeps saying it's early days. We're 10 games in now.
Yeah.
How many more early days are we having?
Well, we'll see at the end of the season. We're having a damn good start. Let me tell you, right, if Luke Shaw comes...
Without a doubt, you're preaching to convert.
You know, fair play to Mick there, but if Manchester United, let's say Chelsea, Man United, there's a big tug of war,
20 million.
right, between the pair of them.
He's gone.
You know, what do you expect the boy to stay there for the rest of his career? Stay at Southampton? No, he is a top player.
And also, it's not always down to the club to keep hold of a player. If the player...
They can try. They can. Of course, they don't want you, but no club wants your best players to leave. You're never going to have a manager say, you know what, I want my best players to leave. Of course they do.
Oh my god, this one guy right in my stream has played 325 hours.
Years and years to come.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't risk lives.
What's your Steam?
On the back of this morning's Daily Mail, whilst on the Star they go with head cases.
Let's
turn our attention now to the Lloris incident. Wayne is an Everton fan. He was at that game as well. Wayne, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing? You okay?
Well, good. Thank you for coming on. You sound very sprightly.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just not going to bed. I'm absolutely knackered.
Oh, okay. Maybe speak to us, Wayne.
You're doing well.
We've spoken to you before, Wayne, haven't we?
Yeah, quite a few times actually, guys. Yeah.
No, I did.
I was at the game yesterday. It happened that my season tickets are right on the 18-yard line, so we got quite a good view of what happened with Lloris.
Okay.
I'd like to give my opinion on what should have happened and then put a little scenario. Firstly, he was very confused. Dawson was coming across.
What?
Was coming across,
And he has. Do you know what? Everton wants 63 million for Ross Barkley.
What was happening? He came across as if, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine and I can carry on. And Villas-Boas had come all the way down to the 18-yard line.
In the last 2 weeks, he's played 279, and altogether he's played 310 hours.
And Brad Friedel was already warming up in front of us.
That's right.
He should have taken over.
Ain't that I do, but you need to get a life.
I'd like to put something to you. If I was a site manager working on a building site,
and I'd
taken advice not to do something, and I'd sent guys to do it, and they'd have got injured whilst doing something. And we've heard on TalkSport today that there was a chance that it could have been fatal. Not in that case, but in other cases it could have been fatal. Could we have seen the first manager put in a dock for endangering somebody's life?
Well, it's
flavour in it.
No, it's not. No, it's a fair point. I mean, the problem with it, Wayne, is I don't think a decision should. I don't think the decision process should even be made on the day. I think there should be a lot of.